One thing is certain, the generation we currently live in is a generation that no longer cares about knowledge. It is a generation that lives its days without worrying about acquiring more and more knowledge. Unfortunately, today what people worry about are superfluous things, things that don't add anything, don't add any value to their lives, and they continue to live in a cycle. Repetitive is vicious and their lives always continue in the same way. There is nothing new, new achievements, new goals, everything remains the same. And then they don't understand why their lives are the way they are. Proverbs chapter 10 in verse 14 says this, "Wise men accumulate knowledge, but the mouth of a fool is an invitation to ruin." See that the Bible is being very objective when it says that a wise person accumulates knowledge. I mean, she seeks knowledge. She likes to learn. She likes to discover. She likes to investigate. She questions. A wise person is a person who accumulates knowledge. She is always looking for new things. She is always looking for new things. And when I say news, I don't mean news about celebrities, I don't mean news about tragedies, no. I'm not referring to government news, no. I mean knowledge, self-development, improving oneself. And the person seeks this knowledge and they become a wise person, they become a person who can deal with any situation. Surely you've seen people who seem like they're ready, prepared for anything. Because no matter the situation, she knows how to deal with it. She knows what to do, how to do it, how to get out of that situation. And maybe you're a person who can't. Perhaps you who are listening to this message are a person who has not acquired knowledge. And he has let himself be carried away by the pleasures of this world. For what the crowd has taken, for what the crowd has lived. Today, people only care about going to work and on the way there and back being there on their cell phone, watching their videos, their TikTok, their Instagram, but they no longer seek to learn. Look and think, how long has it been since you've been on a bus, on a subway, on public transport? And you see several people with a book in their hand. Maybe you still see it, but not like you used to. And why this happens? Because people are giving up knowledge for entertainment. They are failing to seek and accumulate more and more knowledge to waste their time on unhealthy entertainment. People, when you get on public transport, 90% of people have their cell phone in their hand watching a video, watching a prank, watching something that isn't adding up to anything, that isn't bringing them any value. On the contrary, you are entertaining them along the way, and when they leave their cell phones, they start to look at their lives and see that it is full of problems. There are people who even use it as an escape. She fights the problem so much that she ends up, to disconnect from reality a little, she ends up wasting time on these things. And what's the problem with that? The Bible is saying that the wise man accumulates knowledge, but the mouth of the fool is an invitation to ruin. Who is the fool? It is the person who lacks sense, reason, conscience. It's that person who acts without thinking. It's reckless. That is the foolish person. And why does she act this way? Because the lack of wisdom. And why the lack of wisdom? Because she no longer seeks knowledge. Because she has already lost herself in this world of entertainment, in this world full of distractions that are always stealing her focus. It is the student who cannot dedicate himself to his studies that can define his future because the messages keep coming. Because the groups don't stop beeping. And dear, understand well, there is nothing wrong with having a group, participating in a group, watching one video or another, entertainment, leisure. It's not that this is wrong, but this cannot be the focus, this cannot stop you from seeking knowledge. Because when you stop doing these things, reality remains the same. After you leave the world of your cell phone, your computer, reality remains the same. It's still a divided family, it's still a separate family, one for each side, each one with their own objective, not caring about the other, not caring about the other. Parents who no longer pay attention to their children, who no longer pay attention to what they are doing, who they are hanging out with. And reality doesn't change. When a person leaves that world of entertainment distractions, what he finds is a reality where he spends the whole day at a job in which he humiliates himself, in which he goes through absurdities and absurdities, in which he is not treated well, is not valued. But then I ask, what is this person doing to change this reality? And then when you see it, the person is not looking for it. She is not looking for evolution. Then I ask you how your life will change if you prefer to dive into the world of distractions than acquire knowledge that can change your life. You who call yourself a Christian, how long has it been since you delved into the Bible and sought knowledge of the Word? It's a beloved manual, a manual for life. Everything you need, everything you can think of, you can find in the Bible. But how long has it been since you sat down, opened your Bible and immersed yourself in it to learn, to develop a communion with God, to know who the God is that you say you believe in, that you say you believe in? How long has it been since you read a book? How long does? Today, at most people watch a tutorial. Specific to something they need to do at the moment, and then the knowledge is something that is left aside, it is something that is forgotten, then there is no point in complaining about a reality that does not change. So the question I ask you is, how long will you continue living in a reality that never changes because you are getting distracted instead of acquiring knowledge? Knowledge is life. Knowledge can change your story, but you need to make a choice. Either I keep getting distracted, or I keep living this life of entertainment, or I will seek knowledge and improvement. I will seek knowledge and progress. My life will progress. I will no longer look at my family and see that my family is divided. I will no longer look at my work and see that I am dissatisfied because I can't get something better. Sometimes what you lack is knowledge. I'm not going to watch everyone get their material goods while I'm just paying the bills. This can all change, dear. But if you don't change, nothing changes. If you don't change, nothing changes. If you remain the same person every day, the results, the reality, will always be the same. The results will always be the same. If you keep planting a potato seed, if you keep planting a sunflower seed, sunflowers will keep growing. If you keep planting the same thing, you will keep welcoming the same thing. There's no way to change that. Unless you change the plantation. Unless you change your posture, your attitudes. Stop wasting time with a little video that doesn't add anything to you. Stop staying in this world of distractions all day long. There are people who stay at home all day and don't leave it. They can't put down their cell phone for a few minutes. They can't go without replying to a message for a few minutes. You want a change, you want different results, start doing different things. The wise accumulate knowledge, but the mouth of the fool is an invitation to ruin. And then do you know what will happen? Only negativity will come out of your mouth. Only destruction will come out of your mouth. It's an invitation to ruin, that is, everything you say is consistent with the reality you live in. So you will speak ill of your family, to your friends, you will speak ill of the people who work with you, you will speak ill of your boss, you will speak ill of your friends. There are people who reach such a critical level that they start to talk badly about themselves to other people. How do you accept this, my brother? How do you accept this, my brother? No. Open your ears, open your eyes, begin to acquire knowledge. Oh my God, I'm going to seek knowledge in your word because I want to know you. I want to know how I'm going to pray with more faith, how I'm going to help people, how I'm going to come to you with more confidence, how that I will have your safety, your protection, that I will be blessed. My God, I will read books that bring me knowledge. I'm going to stop watching the little video all day that isn't helping me at all. I'm going to stop watching gossip magazines, news about tragedies. Because that will only make me more alienated. This will only leave me more trapped in a prison that I cannot see, but in which I am. Honey, it's all up to you. The mouth of a fool is an invitation to ruin. It is an invitation to failure. It is an invitation to destruction. Now when you search, accumulate knowledge, you learn how to do things, how to change situations, how to reverse situations that seem to have no solution. Then your life starts to change. So this is the advice, today's message for you. Don't be foolish, reckless, lazy. No. Don't continue letting everything come out of your mouth that is consistent with a reality that never changes. On the contrary, start seeking and accumulating knowledge. Because these are wise. And the wise ones, they change their lives. Wise people change situations. The wise ones, they change realities. Only depends on you. If you continue on this channel, you will learn more and more. Subscribe, leave your like, activate the bell. Send this message to people you love, to people you want to care for, so that they open their eyes, whether they are young, whether they are adults, whether they are elderly, whoever they are. Send this message, share knowledge so that this person is also blessed just like you. There are 2 videos here at the end for you to continue eating. God bless you.